What is going on, everyone? My name is Kevin, and in today's video we are checking out the Samsung Galaxy Watch Active 2 again, this time in my 1 month later review, and I'm going to answer all of your important questions about what it's been like using the watch for a whole entire month every single day. Let's start right off the bat with the durability, fitness features, and then talk about its performance as an everyday smartwatch. I'm happy to report that both the watch casing and the fluoroelastomer rubber band have held up well. I remember an instance where in the gym I accidentally scratched the watch onto a squat bar and I really panicked for a second, but I remembered that Corning has supplied Samsung with their DX Plus technology, and that glass is even higher grade than Gorilla Glass 3. Turns out that scratch mark just rubbed right out and the watch itself is in perfect condition. The watch is rated IP68 and 5 ATM. What that means is you can submerge it underwater for 164 feet. That's pretty impressive. So naturally, I took it for a swim every single week. I was really impressed with the overall health and fitness tracking abilities. Even sleep tracking was something that I found myself using on most nights. Coming from the original Watch Active, you wouldn't be able to tell, but the accelerometer has been improved and upgraded for better accuracy. The sensors were consistent in picking up an auto-detecting activity and sleep pattern. Text message notifications work great on here. You can select a template response, you can also just say what you want into the microphone, or you can spell out the character individually, and these all work like a charm. This is especially useful if you pick up the LTE variant of the watch because you can just leave the house without your phone. At times when these notifications can get distracting or intrusive, you can easily turn on Do Not Disturb mode. The pre-installed Spotify app does allow you to download music for offline listening, which is especially useful if you don't have that cellular LTE version. In the Galaxy Wearable app, a new addition is the color matching watch face tool. Snap a photo and a corresponding watch face will present itself. With the always-on display mode, this complemented any outfit I'm rocking. Some of these watch faces even have interactive elements, and with that onboard speaker, you can turn on a ticking noise to sound like a regular analog watch. Let's talk about the different variants it comes in. I ordered mine kind of impulsively from Best Buy when it just came out, and I don't regret going with black aluminum, but a lot of people who I showed this sight to were really digging that stainless steel and faux leather band combo. Either way, it comes in 40 and 44mm variants. I paired up my earbuds to the watch, and sure enough, Bluetooth connectivity is strong and reliable. NFC is a feature on this watch, and it comes into play for Samsung Pay. Just like the Apple Watch, you can quickly toggle this command without pulling out your phone. Gesturing with that software touch bezel has really grown on me. From the beginning, Tizen OS was always made for this type of input method, and the software implementation is fantastic. I went more in depth about this feature and the display just generally in my 1 week later video, so if you haven't seen that, it's worth a watch. In short, the AMOLED display has not disappointed. Its sharpness and outdoor visibility are on par with the best smartwatches on the market. Alright, now let's get into battery life. With the Active 2, I was hard pressed to get more than 2 days of battery on a single charge, and that was with watch always on mode disabled. So once you start pushing those sensors, get more physical activity in, and turn on that watch on feature, you're going to have to charge this watch every single day. The high precision GPS mode seems to be even more taxing on the battery than Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, but it can be hard to pass up on more detailed tracking. Overnight, the battery drain was more significant than I would have thought, so clearly there's room for improvement with making the sensors and background tasks more power efficient. Something I was waiting for to make this video was the ECG readout feature to roll out onto these Active 2 devices, and so far that has not happened. So the main thing holding them back has been the FDA administration not yet warranting that approval for the use of the photoplethysmography sensor in the use of a ECG reader on the watch. Now that might sound complicated, but in short, you don't want to have a sensor on your watch that's telling you you're completely fine, when in reality it might not be tested and it might not be accurate. So until it's tried, tested, and approved, we're going to have to keep waiting for a workaround or wait for that final approval sometime likely in 2020. To anyone who currently owns the first generation watch, you can easily pass up on this upgrade. To the untrained eye, it's not like anyone would spot the difference besides the slightly smaller bezel and the new button design. So after all this time using the watch, I still think it is the best beginner smartwatch for anyone who has an Android phone. This being said, if you have an iPhone, well, there's simply too many missing features for me to recommend it. If there's something I didn't talk about and you'd like an answer to, feel free to drop a comment down below and I will hit you back with a reply. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll talk to you in the next one.